I'm testing this theory out to see if it's going to work. I watched online today on YouTube a theory on testing the wind to block it with a mechanism that I made. I'm hoping this holds up to the wind because I want to go out to the wolf trails. I want to sound clean and crisp. So I'm checking this out to see how it works, and I'm testing this theory to see how good it will do for me when I go out there today. Okay, I'm not going to be able to go to the wolf trails today. I'm going to have to go to I got to go across the bridge. I'm going to get some stuff, and I'm going to talk about the method that I'm actually going to use for my microphone to make it where it doesn't pick up the wind. I'm hoping I get some wind to test this theory out to see if it's going to hold up. Anyways, I'm hoping to test this theory out. I'm going to go across the bridge. I'm going to go and first I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree. Before that, I'm going to go to McDonald's. I'm going to go and get some coffee. Then I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and see if I can't find some duct tape. If I can't find it there, then I'm going across the bridge and I'm going to buy a biggest one of duct tape I can find. I'll talk to you more about that when I get a chance to, and I'm going to suggest a video that you watch. But what I want to do today though, and I know the wind's going to pick up. I'm thinking it's going to pick up. If not, this is a windproof protection. So I watched a couple videos. My first video I watched was Marcus Pick's on this, and then another guy, he wanted to test Marcus Pick's theory, and very elaborate theory that works really well. Okay, I wanted to test this theory out and see if it's hearing me good far away. So I'm testing this out to see if I'm getting a good signal. So I'm testing it out right now, and I'm seeing if it's hearing me. It's kind of cold outside today. It's pretty windy. Not really at all today. Yesterday was windy. Today it's not windy, so I'm testing this theory out. The next one I want to do is the Camp Park V40. So this was the GoPro. So I'm testing this out. The next one I'm going to do is the Camp Park V40. I'm testing this out. Trying to figure out the spot where I want it to be wide. I'm going to get coffee right now, so I'm testing this out. We're going to see how well it does for me to hold it like this, and so, seeing how far I need to be, trying to figure out that spot where I need to be. I'm thinking right here because it works better. When I'm in the near, I might hold it a little higher. It's one thing about the GoPro that I'm going to give it a knock on is the no front-facing screen. That's why eventually I want to go with the GoPro 10 and switch it to that. And I'm trying to find some wind, but I'm not seeing much wind today, so it's pretty dead calm today. In the last 4 or 5 days, it's been nothing but wind. But, any little gust of wind at any time, could easily upset your video and potentially destroy it. So, it could easily happen. I am now going to McDonald's. I just ran into Bruce and Tina. Sad to say this, I'm going to say it as blunt as I can be. I don't hate them. I don't disrespect them. But I know they're false teachers. They're teaching that prosperity gospel garbage. They are false teachers. They know what they're doing. They're false teachers. They teach in heresy. I told them, God bless. It's like it didn't even register into their brain that God blesses them. They look so dead, spiritually dead, sorry. They were never saved in the first place. I don't care what anybody says. So, I don't know. It was nice to see them. I saw Tina. Boy, she looks a lot more gray hair, but other than that, she looks pretty good and healthy. That was Bruce's wife, by the way. Anyways, ooh, there's that gust of wind like I'm talking about that I'm hoping my little mechanism that I made works with it. So, yeah, that wind should not infect us at all. So, anyways, what else was I talking about? Yeah, Bruce and Tina. Yeah, Bruce and Tina, they were going to the church called Team Destiny. The problem with Team Destiny is he was teaching the prosperity gospel, word of faith, movement garbage, that false doctrine, that false teaching, that worthless heresy that destroys the church and corrupts everything that is true and pure about the Word of God. I didn't know that before, but see, I didn't know that before, but now I know what they're teaching is garbage. So, since I know they're teaching garbage, I don't know. Their daughter lives in Montana now. That's where they're at right now. So, well, off to McDonald's. My hands are getting cold. I'm going across the bridge. I'm going to go do a little meditating, a bit of thinking, and I am going to Ace. I'm going to go in there and pick up some stuff. Went to McDonald's, had a cup of coffee. Had to stand around for 9 minutes for one stupid cup of coffee. I gave him flack about something. I asked him, okay, what's the deal? Why am I sitting here around waiting? And I couldn't figure out why I was sitting there waiting for so long. And I went up there and said something. They thought I was being a rude jerk. Well, sometimes you got to be a rude jerk, because if you're not, they're going to take advantage of you every time. So what if I was a rude jerk? At least stuff got done. So if you don't be rude and nasty, nothing gets done. So what are you going to do? Be rude and nasty, things will get done, or just stand around and look dumb? I mean, I'm not one for just being a jerk, but I don't want to stand around and wait forever for my cup of coffee. I don't want to be there for 20 years waiting for a cup of coffee. I was wanting to get my cup of coffee. Usually it takes about 2 to 3 minutes, sometimes not even a minute, for a cup of coffee, maybe a meal. Or maybe they could have said, well, sir, we had to make some coffee. They didn't tell me that. They usually tell me if they're going to make a brand new cup of hot of coffee. Then I would be, okay, that's fine. I would have sat down and waited. But no, I was just standing there looking dumb. You know, not very professional. I'm sorry. I know they're short-staffed. I understand that. Kids went back to school and all that stuff. But come on. Please. All I wanted was a cup of coffee. I kind of now regret it. I'm testing this thing to see how far I can get away from it with the audio on the mic, and I had some wind, but it just stopped. So that's not a good test, but just sitting out here meditating. I was going to do some video for the Camp Park V40, but the battery's dead, so I'm going to have to wait on that. If I come back downtown a little bit later, that Camp Park video might be the only one I might get today, which would be day 7. Might be the only day I get today, because I might be able to get down here and do some more vlogging. I usually do my vlogging during the early part of the day, because I get busy during the later part of the day. I'm waiting for fall to start up. Should be starting up next week. So when that happens, I'm going to see what else I can do. So Larry's popping in now. No, that's not Larry. I knew the minute right there that wasn't Larry. Some lady, I don't know. I thought it was Larry. I was going to turn this off and go and say hi. It's not him. But anyways, I'm just going to sit here a little bit and meditate. So yeah, we're getting some good background back there. It's looking nice back there. Looking good today. It might be warming up a little bit, but today was one of the coldest days of the year so far. Still got winter to come along, and I haven't got enough good wind yet to prove anything on this thing yet. So I'm waiting for some good wind to pop in. So I'm hoping I get some soon. Because if I don't, then I'm not gonna be able to test out this windproof mechanism. So, hoping I get some wind. Hoping. Just got done talking with the old boys at Super One there. Got done talking with them. I'm now gonna head over to the bench again and sit down. I'm going to talk about what I got at Albany Falls. I know I said Ace. I meant to say Albany Falls Building Supply, which is right there. I meant to say Albany Falls Building Supply. I don't know why I said Ace, but either way, I'm going to go and sit down, and there's some wind. This might finally be the test so I can actually prove that this actually will work against the wind. So anyways, I'm going to go and sit down, and I'm gonna go and sit down, and I'm gonna go and do well, show you what actually I got. So I'm gonna go and sit down, and then I'll show you what I bought, and I'm gonna talk about how I'm going to windproof my mic that I have attached to me right now, which I'll show you the recorder. It's really all you need to see. And then eventually, when I get done doing all my vlogging today, because I might do some vlogging later on tonight, and then I'll show you what it actually looks like. So I'll show you the recorder, because I'm recording my audio separate right now. So there's reasons why I'm recording it separately, because I want it to sound good, not bad. Okay, I want to talk about the products that I have today. So I'll show you what I have. This is duct tape, Scotch tape, and Gorilla tape. So what are you using these for, Michael? What do you need these for? Well, I watched a video on Marcus Picks on YouTube about how to windproof, protect your mic, to make it where the wind, it just cancels out the wind on a windy day. So I wanted to test this method, and I used the Gorilla tape today because that's all I had at home right now. You want a wide tape. You don't want no like half-size tape. You want to be the wide tape like this. With this duct tape will work. Even a Scotch tape. This is almost 1.88. It's almost 2 inches. Those will work, and so those are the things I wanted, and I've been using that. And so what you do, you pull out the tape and you fold it into a triangle. I'll have to show you when I get home. And once this vlog is over with, I'm going to show you what it actually looks like. But the triangle, all you do is you fold the triangle all the way down, and you want the sticky part to be on the outside, not on the inside, but the outside. So that's why I went to Ace today. This is why I went over there, because I wanted to have this on hand to test this for my vlog. So that's my whole reason why I wanted to get this stuff. So that's pretty much what I was doing. I gotta go pick up Joseph. They said he has a fever. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, because usually if he has a fever, he won't eat. Today he had his yogurt and stuff like that, and all that other stuff. He's fine. If he's so, one thing, they make him stay out of school for 10 days, because I'm not going to the doctor. I'm just not going to the doctor, forget that. So what I'm going to have to do is check and see if he's there, so I'm running over there now to go get him. I really hope he's not a fever. Hope he's not sick. I hope it was a fluke, but they're going to probably more than likely make me keep him out of school for 10 days. So they're saying Joseph has COVID. You know what I call it? I call it BS. I call it BS. BS. It's just a fever. You know what they're saying with fever nowadays? That's COVID related. BS. This is propaganda at its finest. Saying that Joseph's sick. Okay, he's got a little bit of a temperature. But if it goes away by tomorrow, I'll know this wasn't COVID. This is not COVID. Now they're gonna label him as he's got one of the COVID kids. He caught COVID. He caught COVID. Really? He caught COVID? I don't think so. I don't buy it at all. I think this is the biggest lie I've been told. There's no way. Come on, Joe. There's no way he has COVID. I don't buy it. And I even said that. I'm like, I don't care. I've seen people run 104, 103 temperature. Oh, so a fever now is related to COVID. If I have a fever, I supposedly have COVID. What a bunch of garbage.